Hi there, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pom-pom. There's two different methods which you can use to make a pom-pom. One makes quite a spindly little pom-pom, and this method makes quite a more fuller, fluffier pom-pom. I will explain the other method in another video. Now, to make this type of pom-pom, what you'll need is obviously your ball of yarn, some scissors, a piece of cardboard. I've just got a ripped off top of a cornflakes packet there, just a small piece of cardboard, and a pen. Okay, so your next step is, if you get your piece of cardboard and your pen, draw yourself a circle on your cardboard. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, as you can see mine aren't great. If you've got something to draw out, brilliant. It's not going to make too much of a difference to your pom-pom, to be honest, but if you try and do it to a size roughly where you want your pom-pom to be, you can trim it down and make it smaller though. And then if you do another circle inside, what we're then going to do is cut them both out, obviously around the outside line, and then cut out this circle in the middle so it's got a hole. There you go, you can see we've now got the two cut out circles. Okay, now what we're going to do, to start your pom-pom you need to put the two circles together. Okay, they're not going to be the same, but that's fine. Okay, so put them together like that. Cut yourself a length of your yarn. Okay, to make it a bit easier, you can use a tapestry needle and thread it through there. I do this because I find that it's a little bit easier to wrap it round, but you can do it by hand without the needle. So when you cut your length of yarn, you do want to have quite a long length, not so long that you're going to get in a tangle threading it through though. The reason I use the needle is because, as you can see, I've doubled up the yarn. So it means I can do a lot more in one go before I have to join in a new piece of yarn. Okay. Okay, so your next step, if you get your two circles of cardboard, pop them together like that. Like I said before, it doesn't matter if they're not perfect. Then you are going to get your needle and your yarn, pull it through the centre of the centre circle, get your end like that, and keep a hold of that end so that it doesn't go through. Now we just wrap the yarn around just a couple of times over the end just to keep that secure. So you can see I've wrapped that around the end there. And then what you need to do is just keep threading this through, threading the yarn through, and just wrapping it round this piece of cardboard. So I'm going up from the underneath, over the top, and then through the underneath again. And if you just keep wrapping this around like that, you don't have to do it all lined up. You can wrap it around any part, as long as you keep wrapping it. Eventually, do it until you can't get the needle through, and it will look like this. So it's well packed out. And what you'll do with this, let's put this one to one side. Take your pair of scissors. Okay, I think you can just trim off these bits of yarn there because I don't need them. And then basically what you do is just insert your scissor around the edge here. And just start cutting around the outside. Once you've cut all the way around the outside, you keep cutting all through all the layers until you can see the cardboard like that. And it's starting to look quite like a pom-pom. And what you need to do next is cut yourself a decent length of yarn, not masses, but quite a bit. And then you can see that you've got the two cardboard circles here. Put your yarn between the two cardboard circles, pull it round, all the way around, make sure it stays between them, and tie yourself a knot in this piece of yarn and pull it tight between the two. Double knot it, because this is going to keep the pom-pom together. Okay, Once you've done that, you just leave those two bits there. You can use those two bits to attach the pom-pom to whatever you're going to sew it onto. And what you do now is, these bits of cardboard, just carefully snip through them. So they will come out like so. The pom-pom will stay together. Right. So say you've got rid of the cardboard there, and basically all you need to do is just trim any short ends, give it a bit of a haircut, keep trimming it until you think it's equal and it's the size that you want. You're happy with it. Well, it's got a couple of ruggy ends on it, but just give it a bit of a brush. You can see you've got quite a good fluffy pom-pom there. You can then attach that to whatever you want.